it's all one evenly laid cord. All right. And there's Lynette. So we're going to do combination today of Saturday and Sunday and Monday. But let's see something. It rained like crazy yesterday, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It rained, it poured, it snowed, it was cold. And this morning I noticed on the neighbor's roof over there, there was frost. Oh, you got popcorn? Oh, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. So let me scoot up here and we'll check. It is actually a little sunny right now. Hey, Dawn Star, can I send you a picture of the earnings so you can tell me the gasoline thing again? It's coming your way by email. Let me find you. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oops, wait, I can't do it that way. Sorry. Just a minute. We got to do this. Should have done it already. Okay, it's on its way, Dawn Star. Psst, psst. You're doing pretty good. Everybody being up here. So far we have saved 28 trees, which I think on Saturday was at 26, I think. And today it's 28 trees. We'll get back to you on the gallons, but let me show you our graph here. It's okay. It's all right. No, you're fine. Do you want me to put you up higher? Yeah, I know. This is all new. All new to you. All right, so currently, ooh, yeah, see the sun is shining. That's 5.16 kilowatts right now. Yesterday, in some of that gloom and icky weather and doom, it was down to less than 1. Thank you, Dawn Star. Thank you. And then let's do the history. Well, this is today. So this is today, so you can see that we've had some nice sunshine today. And like I've always said, it doesn't have to be sunny, all blue skies. We can have some clouds in there. And it actually had the nerve to rain about 5 minutes ago. And then our monthly earnings, you can see there. Now that last line, this last line, that's today. And so that'll go up and up, but you can see how low yesterday was. And then that other day was that other all day rain that we had. So we've had some really, really good sunshines and some really, really not so hot. But every day there's always some savings. And then our earnings then, so we've saved 28 trees. And so far on the US gallons, it's 288 gallons that we've saved. And if we keep up that rate for all year, but remember the summer will be even better than what this is, that can come up to 8,786 gallons of gasoline saved just from our solar panels itself. So that's pretty cool. And it shouldn't be much longer till we get an electric bill. And as soon as we do, I will share that with you. So far, definitely we've saved 288 gallons. When I talked to you on Saturday, it was 270 gallons. And so it's going up. And I think it was 26 or 27 trees, but it's 28 trees now. So, as you all know, you guys have rocked this big time. And that's what I want to say most of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My messy handwriting. But this day here was Saturday. That's when we topped the 30,000. It was 30,262. And sorry, we brought in that day $1,260.01. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I had kids here, which was awesome, all day off and on. So I didn't get to I was over here a lot, but I didn't get to do this. So I combined Sunday and today's all in one. But check out those individual amounts. 41, 22, 17. 16, 32, 22, 25, 16, 35, 20, 38, 12. Yeah. And ready? So today's combination was $907.81, and that made our whole amount $31,170. And it came up to where we're back at even cents there. So isn't that cool? So today, $31,170. And I just ran over to the house to tell Steve, better call in and tell him that check's coming finally. And that was pretty cool to be able to say that. You guys are just amazing. This is all you guys. It's all of you guys. We had our volunteers pitched in. We had some of the community pitch in. And you guys out there, you guys, you all did it. Not guys. You all did it. So what I was saying too is that after we pay that bill, this off, then the rest of that will pay for a whole year of insurance. The insurance that we want to put on it. Steve was already talked to our insurance agent, and we'll do a whole year of that, so we don't have to worry about that. And then the extra is going to be put on our medical needs. We've had quite a bit of medical stuff going on, and that will help us with that as well. So you guys kind of triple did it. You helped. We covered this and the insurance, and then now we're working on the medical. Makes my arms jiggly to think of how much that is. Thank you, Shelly Ann.
How much was the final total?
31,170.
Nice.
Isn't that just amazing?
It is. They are the bestest.
They are the bestest of the bestest. Yeah. So thank you, Shelly Ann, for that. Oh, wow. And Frank, thank you. There's a $5 there from Frank. Thank you. Yeah. When we first started talking about this, I think it was in February that we first started talking. And so we all sat down as a family and talked about it. And it was like, yeah, we're just talking. And then the more I read about it and realized how important it really is, and I already knew how high our bills are. So I was trying to be conscientious right away, extra conscientious about how much electricity we use, turn off the extra lights and do all that. But we have so much here that draws electric, and it didn't come down very much. So then we had Dan that I talked to you about come over, and we sat down again as a family with him and went over it all. And I still remember how pitter pattery my heart and tummy was when we said, okay, let's do this. So we kind of jumped in and said lots of prayers and kept our eyes on what we wanted to do, and you guys all did. You can, maybe the mods can put up our website, which is this, and there's a pay button, PayPal there, or you can also use Venmo. I got one today. Oh. I actually, this is different. This is. I got to change on that. I almost forgot to do that. I was so excited. My brain kind of blah. We got a Venmo right at the last minute, so it's 12:02. We had got a Venmo right at the last minute, so it's 31,220. Yeah. Oh, Temple. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm going to add that up here. Let me see something. My phone's going off. Yeah, you want to, if there is any more, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that, but you guys are you guys, and you always are doing things to surprise me. So thank you, Temple. I wanted to also show you the farmyard, which today I did put up, I think it was 10 pictures of the farm animals. A lot of you are interested in that. And so I took pictures, not videos, but you can go on any three of our Facebook pages. Mine is Jackie Moss, JCCI Moss, and that's all, it's all FFRC stuff. And, or Friends of Felines Rescue Center is our main one, and you can go on there and see the pictures that I posted on that. And Rachel says, now I can have electric heated mats. He would love that. Connie has already asked me if she could have heated floors. I told her no. Yeah. Oh, can you draw a kitty cat on that board? Lynette's going to try it.
What? Wait a minute. That's not what I signed up for.
Lynette's good at everything.
No,
whoa! Oh, Auntie Beth! Auntie Beth bumped at 100. You could add 100 on there. Thank you, Auntie Beth. And I'll give Shambali a great big hug from you. He is. He's an awesome. I know. He's such a wonderful cat. Oh. Wait. I saw something else. Yep, you got the Temple 150. Yep. Thank you, folks. Steve and I was talking about this yesterday, and he said, why are you always so surprised? And it's like, well, I never want to ask, and it's always hard to ask, and I feel like I can never say thank you enough, and it's just wonderful. We really do have the bestest people out there.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
If it wasn't for them.
Yep. If it wasn't for them,
we couldn't do what we do.
We would probably still be in our 2 rooms. Yeah. Kitty Campus and June's room.
That was too old and too fat to be crawling over tables.
That was our first 2 rooms. and then our 3rd room was Cat's Corner room, which isn't here anymore. Aw, thank you, G 20. And so it was Cat's Corner room. So, and that was, many of you remember it was that room that was right there. And so when we realized that we wanted to do low-cost spay-neuter clinics, and we had a doctor, then it was Dr. Cindy. 10 from Jim. Thank you, Jim.
You're welcome. That makes it an even.
G 20, and Jim is 10. So we had our vet, that was Dr. Cindy, and we predicted when I don't know if a lot of you know, well, a lot of you do know this. What was our Earth Angels was at one time our shelter house. Daydreams, did you get 100? Wozer,
Should I be
wowzer.
writing these names down?
No, it's okay. We're saying them. Um, yeah, it was our shelter house, and a wonderful friend of ours who is no longer here. He's the one who worked on Earth Angels. So we were predicting ahead in the future of when it would be ready, so we could start making schedules and getting people booked. And so we did that. And Lynette was with us at that time already. So we booked, and Earth Angels was not ready when it was supposed to be. So if many of you know how small the room Cat's Corner was, we put our surgery table in there along with our oxygen tanks and um, the anesthetic tanks and everything. And our doctor and myself and Bonnie would be in there, and it was crazy. And at that time,
Wow.
remember, we were doing dogs, majority cats, but some dogs every surgery day too. We were doing surgeries Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And so you can imagine this
Wow.
table.
5 dogs and I know it was 5 dogs. I don't
Yeah,
remember how
and
many
was it
cats.
18 or 20, something like that,
Wow.
a day? So we had in this room, we had like this much room from the wall to the table, and then that much on the other side. So we had to duck under the tables, and oh, I can't tell you how many times we cracked our heads almost open under there. Oh, there's 100 from Preakness. So those were the good old days, and we were so happy. Thank you, Preak, when we could move into the Earth Angels. And actually, we moved in there before it was all the way done. We said, "This is it. We're moving." Oh
I
my
didn't know
gosh!
that.
Yeah. And we did surgeries out there. I think it was 8 years. Did over 12,000, I think it was, surgeries, spays and neuters. And then we kind of laid off for a couple years because we didn't have a vet. And then we found our doctor Darcy offered to help us, and um, then we also hooked up with Humane Ohio. So we do a lot of them. There is 100 from Daydreams. I think you did that one. And I see another one coming up the pike. I think the mods will catch it. So you guys are awesome. So, and then when we first started the rescue center, we started, I remember when it was Dawn and me, we started with one room that was the kitty campus room, which is back there, which we now use for dry cat food. And then we built, which we thought, oh my gosh, now we have 2 rooms. And at that time, I was still doing the wildlife orphanage too. So we built June's room, and then I closed down wildlife. I had done that for 10 or 11 years, and it was time to be done. And then we concentrated all the way on the cat rescue. Um, and then this room here, where the purple office is, used to be, that wall there was the outside of the house. Was the outside of the house. Thank you, Daydreams. And so we built the purple office, which you all know is a purple office, and I'll show that to you, and moved the door way down to the driveway. And then at one time we put up a little bit of a rickety, but it worked, outside shelter, and the walls were fine. Greg helped us with that, and the walls were fine. But for the top, we just put 2x4s with heavy visqueen plastic over it. And so when it rained, do you remember that? When it would rain, it would sag in, and it was like, oh my gosh. I mean, the sags would be like this. So we would go out with 2x4s and push them up, and the rain would just go all over. And so soon after that, we did that a couple years. The bad part about that was, the door, people could just go in, and there was a window there, open the window and put cats in. So I'd come out. I know that one time I came out, there was 5 kitties. It's like, wait, I don't recognize that one. I don't recognize that
Oh
one.
my God.
So, and then, they might have come in with fleas. And you remember that one time when the kitties brought in a chipmunk in here from there. So we've had lots of,
I think the most fun
Lots
I
of
had
fun
was trying to
things.
catch cats out there, trying to get them through the window.
when we lost the window,
Well, we
outside
had
girl did 50.
we
Thank
had the
you.
outside, and we had let them out for the day to be out in the street
Oh,
and
out.
porch. No, out front.
Oh, out there, yes.
And
Oh, yes.
close the cat door, and you're trying to push them in the front with the top
Yes.
window, and they're going out as fast as
Yes.
you can get them in.
Yeah, those
I
were the
never
days.
laughed so hard.
Now we don't have to do that because we have Kitty Cabana is all enclosed. Thank you, outside girl. I remember the day when before we fixed it where they couldn't do it, where the kitties popped the window, and I had seen the cat out there, and I knew it was in here.
Oh, the day they escaped.
Walked out. There was something like 17 cats out there. There's our Venmo for 100. Thank you. I think we got that included already. Thank you. So yeah, that was terrifying when all the kitties were out there. So one of the volunteers stayed outside, and then myself and some of the other volunteers, we went outside and just started gathering cats up, and then we got our book out and went through every single page to make sure we had every single kitty back in here. That was scary, and they never tried it again. That was really, yep, the great kitty escape.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, how far we have come.
How far we
Yeah.
have come. Haven't had an escapee from here. Well, we've had a couple that's come in here that we were trying to convert into um, inside kitties, and sometimes in their head they've always been outside kitties, and that's all they want is be outside.
And of course, Walter.
And Walter's escape,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, he was one of them that escaped. But we have had a few that's gotten out the door that we finally just said, we have tried everything in this place we could possibly do to keep them inside. Their hearts and their brains were outside, and we left them become porchies then. Yeah. Yeah, Walter's excursion, that was, I think I bought 1,000,000 tears on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we go all over Facebook and.
Yeah, everybody came. We posted it. Lots of the volunteers came, and then Martha and Lynette found him down the road, snuggled, sleeping in tall weeds. He had it all matted down.
Happy as
Remember,
can be.
and remember, he's deaf, so we couldn't.
Yeah,
Call 'em.
walking around calling them and talking
Yeah.
to them is no good.
What is our total?
31,650.
31,650
In 2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks. We started this 2 weeks ago today. Yeah. Isn't that something? Yeah, for those, I know another thing I haven't mentioned for a long time is long time ago, before we got the house that Jonah built where the Coveys are, we would bring them up every winter and they would stay inside Kitty City. And oh my, that was a lot of cats at that time. And they had to stay there for 4 or 5 months till it was nice out. And then we would take them back out to what we call the Cove. And then we built, thanks to a catathon, we built the house that Jonah built. And I remember, I think so, Dark Cat. And I remember, I think it was close to like 32,000. Dione came and he built it, roof, e-spouts, furnace we paid later for, a sink. We had hot water out there. It was all so wonderful. And but before that, they would also go in the cove out there, which we connected the cove, the house that Jonah built, the Covey Haven, and then our dear friend LJ. She's actually the one that paid for the playground fencing that goes around it. It's 500 feet of fencing, and we had a big work day. Jimmy was head of that, and we put that in almost all in one day
I think we
or
did
one weekend.
We did it in one. I
One
think it was
weekend.
Was it all weekend?
Mhm. It wasn't all the way done, but it was enough we could get the cats in. Yeah, and it has the fence and then this thing at the top. If they climb up, it pulls down and then they drop off and this goes back up. And to be honest with you, don't tell the kitties. I think a lot of that is kind of rusty now, that spring. But the cats don't know it. They've had it for so long. They don't know that. Yeah, the running of the covies. She used to do that. We used to leave the covies out twice a week, and but then it was getting kind of scary because we did actually lose a couple on the road. We didn't want to do that, so we put it out there about the fence, and LJ funded that, and so I wanted to name the playground. Do you remember that LJ's playground? And she insisted she not have her name on that. So she said, you can call it Little Jonah, who was our oldest resident out there, Little Jonah's playground. So that's what that L and the J is. She'd probably come down and walk me on the head for saying that now. Oh, I just felt that walk from her. Oh, yeah. Wait, let me get a Kleenex. Here, let me get it. Let me get it. Blow your nose. Oh, wipe your chin. There you go. We'll keep that handy. Says, all right, I'm out of here.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, sure.
in my way of saying thank you to you all, I wanted to give you an inside tour. We haven't done that for quite a long time, and we're going to do that. So look at that. 31.
You might have to show 'em.
Is it right here? 31.
No, it's up there.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah, oh, yeah, we have 50 more. Here we go. So we'll get started on this. We got the cord already. Lynette's going to help me with the cord, but can you, and I wore my shirt again today because I am very grateful, thankful, and blessed. Thank you all. Help me make sure I'm focused, or that I got it, like, I can check it on Pontia though. So if we're showing Pontia, yep. So that's about right there. Okay. So you ready? Don't get too dizzy because I'm going to walk you first to the cabana. Lynette, so if I go like this, wait, let me get it where I think it is. Can you see Kitty Cabana on there? Okay. So this is Kitty Cabana. And just in case you weren't around, when, can you see that? When Coralie had gotten her severe frostbite, this is the article that we put in the paper, and we did that for years afterwards to remind people to take care of your outside pets. Don't let frostbite happen. I'll just read that to you. It says, meet Coralie. She is a victim of a 2014 frostbite. After many surgeries, she is now living a wonderful, happy life. But frostbite cost her dearly. Both of her ear tips are gone. Her tail had to be removed. Many toes on her front feet were removed. And sadly, she also lost both of her rear legs. She is a permanent resident of FFRC and having come here when found after coming here found frozen on a porch. So she's our girl for that. I'll try to show you some of the things on the wall too. Lynette, good? This is a star. On September 1, 1999 is when we have our date as officially starting the rescue center. And it says the stars perfectly aligned, Friends of Felines Rescue Center. And it gives the sightings on that. That was a gift. Lynette, am I aiming about right?
Yeah, you're good.
That's Farrah's picture. Still miss our Farrah girl. I'll give you a long view of this. So this is the cabana. It's orange. Even the floor's orange. And the cats usually are, well, there's only four in here right now. I'm stuck.
Friends of Felines, may I help you?
So they have all these windows here. There's a window here, just to the side of the house, and then there's these 4 windows. And there's a window at the back. The camera is way down there at the end that you can see to watch Kitty Cabana. I'll show you some of the pictures on the walls here. There's our Patty Cake and Patty Purr. We heard there's a new sheriff in town. There's that hand that says I love you. It has Walter on it. This is derecho, the world's new symbol of determination. There's my good buddy Putter. That was done by Wanda, pencil art. And this was made a long time ago. Lots of the residents were on there. Then our volunteer Peggy did those paddles right there, the fan paddles. One of Putter, Big Al.
Psst. Can I turn the dryer on while you're in here in the office?
Cazarelli, Hank, Jonah, and Magenta. Somebody a long time ago sent me stickers. You are beautiful. I put them kind of here, there, and everywhere for the volunteers. I'm going to kind of walk backwards because this is one of my favorite rooms, and I want you to see what we did to the ceiling. These are lots of the pictures that we've received, and we've put them. That's Froggy. Twinkle. We've put a lot of these up here. There's Paul. Somebody made that one for me. Oh, this is one of my favorite tree pictures. Can you see if I'm aiming that kind of good on the cam?
Okay.
A lot of these are from our friend Wanda. And there's my Zelda. Another one of Paul and one of our horses. This is one of my all-time favorites because this is from our vet, Dr. Pettigrew. He's the one who made it possible for us to get started on our...
Move it so the top shows. The other way.
When we first started, I asked him if he would help us and how much he would charge for spays. And he said, well, how much can you give? I said, I can only do like $25 right now. And he did it for that for a long time. But he said, those who say it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it. Gave us all here great encouragement. There's Badu. Lots of awesome pictures. We just hang them. There's a certificate for Bella, her star.
When I get the heater.
Okay. I know it might be kind of weird looking at it upside down. Well, kind of like this. LJ made this picture. She made a lot of those. That was Alice Mary. Mary's fur. So this is the Kitty Cabana. You're seeing it from the other end. There's 4 cats in here right now. And then this is what we call the purple office. Oh my messy desk. I did not clean it up. Oh my, that looks terrible. The catwalks are purple. This is purple. Many of you hear us talk about Dodgers pin. This is the pin that Spring was in for 2 weeks. And now finally Vernon gets his pin back. He will be sleeping in there tonight. He's already been in there since we cleaned it up, but that's Dodgers pin. And this is the room we call the purple office. Very good friend of mine's daughter made the horseshoes. And then another friend, Joan, she made the CH signs Just talks about them, has lots of the pictures of the CH or kitties, and then it talks about what they are. These two pictures are, I love them. These are done with those little diamond, tiny, tiny little drops of beads. The one is Coralie and the other one is Zelda. Lynette, can you tell, am I focused on that pretty good? Okay. So this is Coralie. Love, love, love that picture. And then Zelda, who's absolutely stunning in that. The two boards here, there's one here and there's one down there. We keep track of all the adoptions. Helps me keep track so that if I forget something, I can look on here and find where it was at. That door there goes out to the rescue center. That used to be our main door. No longer. These are two of my very favorite signs that are pictures that you webcammers gave to me. Both of them. You'll notice on a lot of the windows we have writing. Those are all done by our volunteer Kathy. That one is cats have incredible vision, but they never see your flaws. Almost every window has something written on it. This one is life is hard, soften yours with a cat. Like that. This long window here, that was actually sponsored by, it's in memory of Corky. That was way back in, what was that? Oh, I can't read it from here. Let me look. 2010, we put that window in. Corky. That was a corgi dog that Dawn and I took care of for a long time. We boarded him. There's Kathy also wrote on there where beauty is found within. These are some angels people's given to me that I've hung up. And then this is just something, some pictures we put up. Our Feliz Navidad fund, that's what we use to help cover medical problems. Helps cats like these. It just has a whole bunch of them on there. Oh, and look at this one. That's Hopi. That's my Hopi. Oh, there's Kathy's cat. Shows fractured legs, and Pania, that's blind, and Elsie, and Gallant. Lots of kitties. And my favorite thing, we can love all of them and still have more love to give. Thank you, Jem. Appreciate you.
I will see you Thursday sometime.
Sometime, okay. So then we go into the main area.
The totes from the Lilac Festival are in Kitty City. I didn't know where
Okay.
one was stored.
All right, I'll get them. Thank you.
Yep.
This is you guys. There you are. And then that brown box right there, that's where you guys are usually sitting at. But this is where we come to visit you. Yep. This is where I've got them covered. That's where our computers are. We do not touch. And then up top is where you can see some of the cat runs. They go from there, over there, to up there. Every cat run that we have here has multiple ways of getting from one place to the next. Right there shows a good picture of lots of them. For those of you that remember Paul, that's where Paul's masterpiece is. Remember that? That's the day I asked him if he would help paint the ceiling because it was getting kind of messy, so he just dabbed at the bad spots. Do you remember that? That's our Paul. So we kind of made it pretty around there. Kathy did that and called it Paul's masterpiece. He was satisfied. You can see all the dabs he did on there. So that was good. It covered him. Never mind, it was a different color of white. So our lovely refrigerator with lots of stuff on there. This is one of my favorite things, both of those scenes. This rescue center is a place of joy. Please only bring peace, friendship, and a good heart into our center. And then Mother Teresa's I love this one. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. And of course, you all know you can see this. That's almost as messy as my desk. Did you notice on my desk all the post-it notes and applications? Terrible mess. Terrible mess. Zelda. Zelda. Hey, there's my girl. Over there where the purple mats are hanging, you guys can't see it because it's usually messy from the cam. And it's messy now, but that's very important place for us. That's our tub. And we do a lot of scrubbing of rugs and our yoga mats and these purple mats. The purple mats is what we put in the condos when we need them. And then we put blankies on top of them just to make them a little softer. The wheel. This is another one. This is the door to the attic. Kathy did that. And here is June's room. These are all our residents of FFRC. Lynette and I worked on that. Some of those kitty cats have passed, and we've just noted that on there. But those are our residents, and this is June's room. And right now we have, is that good there? We have the 4 Barney babies are in there. And I have good news to tell you. They are much, much better. I just weighed them. And they've all gained a little bit. And their activity level, you can see, is good. I'm not worried about if they're going to make it or not anymore. They are going to. And I've just talked to Peggy about it. She's going to continue the Tylosin with them. This room here we used to use for kitties, but we decided to bring our dry food in there because we didn't want any bugs or mice getting into them. So that room is blocked off right now, but it is the kitty campus, and it's got our dry food. These 4 condos, the top right is the most important to Ramsey. That's where his extra rolls of paper towels are. We use the bottom 2 many times every single day. And the left one, I just put a couple things up. There's DeRachel sleeping.
There's only one candy wrapper in there.
And then this is our stuff room. This little room holds a bunch of stuff. It's got extra toys. It's got our snackers for the volunteers. It's got our food. We're in here many times a day to replenish the food supply in the cabinets. Our dry food. We have a little bit of everything in there that helps us keep stocked. This is called the Paddy's place. And these are the Paddies when they were babies. We use this room a lot. There's Ms. M. Her last baby left yesterday. Right now there's 10 kitties in there. I can't see them all. There's some there. But they're in there and they can come out. We leave this door open a lot for them. Room back there is our storage room. We store a lot of different things back there. That's a very important room for us. These things are just storage. There's our new kitty. The Siameser down there is Dee Dee, named after a viewer's mama. There goes Anthony and Jackie P. And this is the back side of what you all usually see. There's Miss M. And guess what? This is Savan. Oh, look, you can barely see his little tattoo on his belly. He's going to be leaving tomorrow in the morning sometime. I don't have a definite time, but he'll be leaving to go to his new home. Oh, he says that's so tiring. There's Alma.
Somebody put the sign, so I'll put it in the red can.
Round and around we go. And this is a paddle tree that our good friend Brad had made us. We're sorry that he passed away. He was a really good friend of ours, and he made a lot of things here for us. Got all the cool paddles. And most of you already knew about our wonderful Sir Dries-A-Lot and our Walters washer. These are the industrial size washer and dryer that was gifted to us through Kitty Christmas, I believe it was. Wasn't it a Kitty Christmas? And I don't think you could get these out of here without me crawling inside and saying, no, no, no. There's Lena. She loves the upstairs walks. Hi. What are you doing up there, Sparrow? Can you see Sparrow there, Lynette? There she is. So there's catwalks all over. Oh, there's another one over there. And then we'll take you out here to this room. Whoop, hang on here just a minute.
I got 3 of them cats.
Oh, okay.
I called you.
Okay. Hang on, Steve. Lynette, are they in
2's in the traps and 1's in a carrying case.
can you, Steve, will you be able to come back for the, I'm busy at the moment, but Lynette's going to bring them in. Can you come back later for the
The pins?
traps and the pins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had 1 cat trapped and he ran and then some got that gate open.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Lynette's going to come and help
And then I'll
you.
come back and get them.
Okay. The others are doing awesome.
Oh, good.
Yep.
2 of these are pretty rowdy.
Okay. We'll take care of them.
You don't have no trouble getting them out, huh?
No, no. Lynette, will you help him just bring them into Kitty City for right now? And then he'll come back later.
I'm sorry, Jackie.
That's okay. We want to help you. All right. Thank you, Steve. This is what our welcome room is. It's little, but oh my goodness, we do a lot in here. The kitties sometimes are allowed out here. This is where people come in when they bring their cats, or when we do FFRC surgeries for the public, we check in here. We do a lot of adoptions in this room. We also do a lot of visitation of the kitties while they're deciding which kitty they want. Lots of things in here. There's a picture of Bondi. Jackie, you might want to leave that, prop that open, then I can use the cord. Oh, and there's a really awesome picture of Janie and Canby. And then this window looks into the rescue center. And people like to watch or they look through the door. There's our little bathroom that we love. So this is called the front thumpers room. And this is where we do the majority of the baths. The cupboards are full of all the meds that we need to help get things started, and kitties, if they're hurt or sick, to help them get started to feel better. And we keep track of everything depending on what the cat's coming in here for. Our notes as to what can be fed to the cats. And then we put them, when they first come in, they just go into these 2 condos. And these 2 condos are used a lot. We just emptied them not very long ago. All incoming cats go in there. They get their baths. They get their worming started. They get their antibiotics if they need it started. Their leukemia, FIV, and heartworm test. So we keep everything right here so we can keep track of them. We weigh them. Jackie, I'm going to keep on going.
Okay, well, you're getting, whoa,
Oops.
whoa, you're at the end of your rope.
I'm at the end of the rope already?
Yep.
Oh, am I stuck somewhere?
Nope.
Oh, fiddle faddle. Okay. So this is the little hallway that goes to the outside. Aww. And it's the dog's run, but it's also some of the volunteers, we also call it the Bella's run. Bella loved to go out there. And so when she passed, we did put her collar here and we gave her a permanent sign that Bella is out. Miss her still. This is where, like, if Canvy goes out, we switch it over. But right now, we're using it for my ducklings and goslings, and there's a bunny over there too. So they have all this. It's a little messy right now, and that's because ducklings and goslings are messy. And then this room is the back thumper's room, or sometimes also called Heaven's Gate. Hey, and I want to show you a picture of Thumper. This is the cat that the front and back thumper's room is named after. That's the Thumper. So this room, oh goodness, this room changes day to day to day almost. I wonder if I can get in there. I think I can. So we do surgeries here. We have a surgery table, our monitor. We have our O2 monitor, our O2H tank, anesthetic machine, our hot dog, it's called. It's a bed. It's a mat that keeps the cats warm during surgery. We have our autoclave, all of our surgical instruments, all of that is, we can make this into a surgical suite in like 10 minutes time. It doesn't take us long. We have 8 condos in here. Some of them have things in them right now, like these 2 on the right we use for our for our adoption bags. But when we have surgeries, we clear all that out so that we have 8 additional condos here. So today we moved out. Well, actually, I should say in the last 10 days or 2 days, we moved out a whole bunch of kitties and 3 or 4 adults, and they're all doing fine up front. And then we put Spring and her 4 babies. Quill and Quiller, don't you 2 climb out. I see your other head. This is her first day back here. So a lot of times we've had sometimes 20 kitties back here, but this is where they come. This is where they come for their extended quarantine time. And the quarantine time all depends on where were they? Were they outside? Were they in a house? Were they already taken to a vet's office, which doesn't happen very often? Have they been with sick kitties? You know, their quarantine time has a lot of ifs applied to it. You're not going to be able to see very much because I'm very tight here on my cable, but this is whoa, sorry, can't do that. That's Palmart. That's where our little store is. That's also where Shambali stays. But if Shambali comes in here right now, Mama will put him in his place, and we don't want that to happen. This here is our sun porch, and you can see one of the kitties right there because we have a red heat light there. It's still chilly, but everybody comes through there. And yes, we have lots and lots of doors here, and that's all for the safety of the cats. This is where they come through. This also, see the FFRC, a viewer gave us that years ago. I just love it in here. And that's all I can show you because I'm short on cord. That's as long as my cable can reach. I thought that was a cat scratching at the door. That's why I jumped. All right, so that's kind of it, sweet and short. And you got to see most of the inside stuff. And then outside, we have our big shelter house. What used to be the shelter house, that is now, we call the little house, is out there. We have a gazebo that visitors like to sit under. And then there's a fence that then separates where public goes to where the farmyard is. And out on the farmyard is where there's chickens and the goat and donkey and horses and piggies. And we got bunnies now, and guineas, peacocks, lots of chickens. I'm missing some things, I'm not sure, but it's a busy farmyard out there. It's busy and I love it, and it's wonderful. Plus you know, we have our Cobies outside, our Porchies, our Firehouse cats, the Barneys, and I'm missing one group. Oh my goodness, they won't forgive me. The Cobies, the Barneys, the Firehouse, the the Porchies. I am missing one group. Oops, wrong book. Oh well. But all those cats get attended to at least twice a day, and they're very well taken care of. We have 5 acres, and it is all used. At the very end of the property is what we call the backwater, or an island. It's 3/4 of an island, and we have fire pit down there and tables, and it's just a fun place to be. You're welcome. You all are very welcome. Thank you for helping. And yeah, you know, we're not open to the public yet, but we are doing something now that we've progressed a little bit in that when we have people that want to come and adopt, we're now starting today. If the volunteers that are on right then are okay with it, we are letting people come in to look at the kitties in here. So you may see some. We had a couple come in this morning, but I am very, very respectful of the volunteers' wishes. If it's okay with them or not, I'm making a list, and if they say it's okay, then when we do our adoptions, I don't have to hurry and get everybody all picked up and figured out who they want to see and go in another room, and it just will make it a lot easier.
Decide which room.
And which room,
Or
yeah.
If there's a room.
And if there's room. I'm not sure yet what day we're going to do boxes. I know it can't be Wednesday and it can't be Friday. I have to take a friend to a doctor's on those days. And what's on Thursday? Do we have something on Thursday? Maybe Thursday? No, now where the backwater is, it does flood there. And actually, right now, you could not get on the island because it is flooded. But the river that's in the front, it will never ever reach us. We are very, very safe from the flooding. Back in the front where the river is, the back where the backwater is, that definitely comes up. Yeah. Nothing harmful, just a sloppy wet mess and washes some more of our edges of property away. So we just talked about that today. We need to get Russ back and get those big rocks that he can bring in and put around the island so we don't keep losing more of it. Don't want to lose that. All right, if you guys are all set, I think I'm set. We got to help a friend of ours out there. You did a good job winding that up. Dawnstar would be very proud of you. It's better than what I could do. Yeah, no worries about flooding. We're pretty safe here.
I not only got.
Yeah, it keeps us busy. It's there's so many things going on here that it just keeps us busy. Plus we have Kitty City, which is a big storage room. It's a building. It's right outside the back door here. We store a lot of our canned food there, and we also store a lot of our tools there. And believe it or not, and you guys have helped in the past pay for this, we have something like 12 sheds out there that we also have to maintain and keep up. One shed is the Porchy Haven, where the Porchy cats have a hole in it, 2 holes, and they can go in, and that's their home, part of their home. There's also then the shed 1, which holds our birdseed and litter. Shed 2, what is shed 2? Oh, that's our big supplies. That's our things like bleach and cups and plates and all of that toilet paper and paper towels, which reminds me, I need to write that down because we are very low on those. And then shed 3 holds our kind of like our event things, plus it holds a whole host of crates just in case we have like a fire or something. We got to have a lot of crates. We've got it. There's another shed that's all tools. There's another shed that is what we call our linen shed, and that's where the extra blankies and towels and all that goes. And we use those all over the property. And then there's a shed that in the summer we call it the summer shed, or in the winter we call it the winter shed, because we vice versa it. The winter stuff goes in, summer stuff comes out, and then we reverse that. So we have a place to store that. And then there's the Covey Haven, which is another shed that has holes in it inside the cove. And some of the shy cats like to stay in there, and there's always a heater in there and a fan in there in the summer. And then the others are sheds that we use out for the farmyard things. What are we low on? I did write 2 things down just now. Paper towels and toilet paper. I went out there to check the supplies and it's like, wait, I didn't know it was that low. And there was something else we were, oh, phooey, do we see if I don't write things down? I can't remember. Can I say this one too? Royal Canin, Mother and Baby Dry. We are really, really low on that, and we're trying to be conservative. And we do have a little thing right now. Our soap ran out, and that's probably my fault for the washer. I thought I had 1 extra of soap and bleach, those big jugs that we use for the big dryer or washer, and there was 2 bleaches, so we're out of detergent. Sometimes we get jugs of like HE detergent, and I always just set that back for when we run out, because it seems like it takes forever for our jugs to come in then, which is bothers me, but we can't just go out and get it. It has to be that special stuff. But they said in emergency we can use that. So I don't have any of that. Those are our 4 biggest things. Yeah. Oh, and heavy duty plastic spoons, Mary wrote down. So thank you all. I'm always thanking you all because you're wonderful to us. Thanks, Kim, for doing that. Yeah, and have fun on your trivia tomorrow. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right, you all take care. I got some things to take care of for our friend that popped in. And just know with my whole heart, I am so thankful for you all. You help us in so many, many, many ways. Thank you. All right, well, let me tuck this away, and then how about we go take a look.